This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Hey Jeremy, it's so good to see you again, brother.
Likewise, man.
I hope to see you in Los Angeles really soon.
You're wearing my fragrance, I smell it.
You're right! You're right!
Deodorant.
I'm wearing the Office for Men. Oh wow. Wowee, yeah.
My deodorant.
Can't hide it. I've been wearing it every day. And the shoes. So I'm slowly
Can
turning...
this be the starting seat?
I'm the golden Rolex. I'm the red Ferrari.
I'm the guy that trained with a special unit in Pakistan.
I ate shit and that's not a joke.
I am Gothic. I am World of Warcraft. I am Tekken 3. When I die, spread my videos, guys. I was and am.
Jeremy Fragrance, the #1 fragrance icon.
So, who is Jeremy Fragrance? If you're looking for the literal answer, he's a 35-year-old German influencer who's ostensibly a perfume reviewer. But if you've ever seen a Jeremy Fragrance video, you know that this description falls far short.
Perry Ellis 360 Red. I love it, man. It's the dildo of the fragrance industry. And yeah, it's not so funny actually. Still don't know how to talk about the topic of masturbating. Difficult, man. I do it, but I don't come, and you know, it's like if I can be that honest, but it's simply to boost my power type of vibe. Ultimately, of course, I want to have a girlfriend and a wife, turning that girlfriend into a wife and have great kids. So that's Perry Ellis 360 Red.
I actually remember with alarming clarity what the first Jeremy Fragrance clip I ever saw was. It was this.
This is the best vanilla fragrance on the market. Oh, I want to have actually sex right now, and I do like this quite a lot. It smells very sweet and very powerful.
With 2.5 million YouTube subscribers, 3.5 million Instagram followers, and over 10 million TikTok followers, Jeremy has amassed an enormous following over the years, and frankly, it's easy to see why.
Halloween time. Don't dress as a skeleton or some type of a devil shit. Dress as something kind and funny or cute. You can dress as Jeremy Fragrance.
He's eccentric.
Ah, it smells so gorgeous. Yummy.
He's unflinchingly, almost dangerously honest.
And you know what I just did 5 minutes ago? I stimulated my penis.
He's, from what I can tell, at least something of a gamer?
I get paid for being myself, bitches. I love World of Warcraft. I love to be the fragrance guy. I love to shower ice cold. I love to f a hot woman if I see her again. And man, kick this life in the ass, bro. Kick this life in the ass, bro.
The more of Jeremy's videos I watched, the more fascinated I became.
I'm sorry about that. I was brushing my teeth and some of that stuff from that toothpaste stuff was still in my mouth. I wanted to make it look impressive.
He felt impossible to wrap my mind around.
This one, it smells like sexy skin. This smells like sexy leather. This smells like sexy marijuana.
I simply couldn't stop watching his videos, especially because between the hundreds of videos of him dancing and smelling things, every once in a while there'd be these videos where he just says something completely unexpected.
My dear fragrance army, Jeremy Fragrance here that purchased his Ferrari in cash after being in a gay relationship that he did not enjoy.
Somehow it felt like the more Jeremy Fragrance I watched, the less I understood Jeremy Fragrance. and I wanted to rectify that. It felt clear to me that if I wanted to understand Jeremy Fragrance, I wasn't going to get the answer I wanted by watching videos. I would have to go there and spend time with Jeremy in person. Out of options and desperate for some sort of resolution, I knew what I had to do. So I booked a ticket and got on a flight to Miami, Florida, in search of answers. My hope was that I could get first-hand answers to my questions. Questions like, what's a normal day in the life of Jeremy Fragrance like? Why do so many of his videos cut off in the middle? Is he really a drug addict like so many people on the internet believe? Is he just playing a character? Or is Jeremy Fragrance for real?
Let's shake the world before it all goes to shit. Wish I could say something that I had meant, but I know we'll never make it. And I'm telling myself we'll make it, and I know we'll never make it. And I'm telling myself we'll make it. Tie up the ends. Never meant what I said. Never said what I meant.
Now, to be clear, Jeremy knew I was coming. I had emailed him and asked him if I could make a documentary about him. He was interested, and he had asked that I meet him in the lobby of his apartment building. So as soon as my flight lands, that's the first place I head. So I wait for a little while, and eventually, Jeremy emerges.
Yo! It's okay that I'm just filming everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. A legend.
And you now came from LA?
Mm-hmm. Los Angeles, direct flight, yeah.
I gotta tell you, I was just thinking today, when I was browsing also through my phone, I never in my life felt stronger as in Los Angeles, Venice Beach, because I dived into the ocean every day, and you know how cold the ocean is in March.
Yeah, it's really cold, yeah, in
in
LA.
March. Nice
Awesome.
that you're here.
Yes, you smell great, by the way. Unsurprisingly.
Thanks. It's a mix of Ombre Nomade by Louis Vuitton, which is an oud, and here I have Allure Sport and Versace Pour Homme. So I'm testing which one lasts longer.
Interesting. Cool.
Let's see your
upstairs?
place. Yeah. So these are usually my 5 modes I go through. In the morning, very puristic, empty brain. Then the cocaine mode after I pump myself up with caffeine, not cocaine. I just call it the cocaine.
Right.
Then we got the sprint. I do such an intense sprint. Not that I give everything, because if you really give everything, I think you basically die. But I really sprint so hard, 5 times. I'm so pumped up with testosterone after it. So we have the empty brain, we have the cocaine mode, we have the sprint. The 4th one, I do actually a very weird thing. If I could have a girlfriend, I would actually have sex with her once per day and then shoot a video because that makes you also really good. If not, the weirdest fucking shit ever that I'm going to tell you right now. But actually I did that before this video. So what I do is, man, this
I'm excited.
Okay, so I don't know if your viewers are prepared for this, what I'm going to tell.
Oh my gosh.
So I do a lot of random pictures. And one of those things is the sexual transmutation. So transmutate your sexual energy into your work. I did that often unconsciously. Humans often do that unconsciously. Some Wall Street guys that sleep with their secretary in the lunch break. And they are pumped up and they do better stuff after that. It sucks, it's unethical, I think, when they have a wife. So I thought, okay, fuck this. How can I do? Sorry for cursing.
No, you can curse my videos. It's okay.
And I said, you know what? And I need to do that sexual transmutation thing. How do I do that? So basically, what I did just before this video, I jerked off while going through my phone and looking for a nice picture for my Instagram. And the cock really helps you to make the right decision. It's ultimate strength. And I noticed after that, my face is very hardcore fierce. We have the sprint, we have the jerk off mode, and the last would be I'm finishing off the YouTube day with a workout, because I noticed after a workout session, I'm also pumped like crazy. Just watch the movie Pain and Gain here shot by the guy, he lives here, Michael Bay. You know Michael Bay.
Of course.
He lives in North Bay Road. He got the coolest address.
It's got his name in it.
He took the North Bay Road. North Bay Road. He bought that house from Hulk Hogan. And yeah, watch the movie with Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, and some other guy. And he also talks about the pump. I need the pump. I need the pump. And I realized, fuck, that's true. If you have the pump, you also do good stuff.
Hey guys, Jeremy Friggins here in my newly purchased apartment. Many of you don't know, I think most people don't know, I got a second apartment here.
If you're looking for a good ginger fragrance, the gingembre, mise en serre ginger. Ah, this guy gave me $5 right here. Ah, fuck, how cool is that? How cool is that, bro? Hey, come on. This guy is shooting a fat documentary about me.
He's shooting all week.
I think we can sell it for $5.5 million to Netflix.
I hope so.
I've never had such a big thing. Check out his channel, it's called Nick Robinson. He has 1 million subscribers. Man, sick.
So where are you right now?
Okay, so I'm currently in an apartment that looks exactly like Jeremy's apartment because it's about 10 doors down from Jeremy's apartment. So there's no furniture in this place. I'm sitting in this extremely tall, purple, Despicable Me chair, as we've come to call it, not by choice. It's the only chair in the apartment. And that's one more chair than you'll find in Jeremy's apartment next door.
So, I never sit. The only time I sit is when I eat and when I go on the toilet, and that's it. And when I ride my bike. But throughout my work day, no sitting. So for 7 hours or something, no sitting.
He bought a second unit in this Miami building, and he was really insistent when we met that this was a historic, like 80s Miami landmark. It was apparently, according to Jeremy, Don Johnson lived in here while shooting Miami Vice, and he decided to invest in a second identical unit recently. The day I got here, I woke up, the plan was for me to wake up day one and shoot with Jeremy at 8 a.m. I woke up, had completely overslept. It was about 90 degrees in this apartment. The ceiling fan above me had turned off. All my devices had stopped charging because he hadn't paid the power bill yet on this place, and the air conditioning had turned off. So I was just like sweating and disoriented and confused, and I woke up to just like, Nick! Bro, are you in there? And it was just like Jeremy like trying to make sure I wasn't dead.
Yo, what's poppin'? My name's Max Wire, I'm from England, and I'm here in Miami for 5 weeks. I'm on Instagram. Instagram is my job. I earn all my money from e-commerce and Instagram, social media, and other things like property and crypto. I'm a very well connected person, and I text my friend Leo And I was like, I need somewhere to stay in Miami. What do you suggest? Where's the best place? Jeremy's now got these apartments in Miami, so I was really excited to come, and I turned up and met Jeremy. And I didn't actually know who he was or anything. I walked into his apartment. You see all this fragrance, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Is he just robbed up a fragrance store? No spray, no lay. Yeah. That's my motto, no spray, no lay, no Armani, no Punani. What else is it?
What's the motto?
No Armani, no Punani. And no spray, no lay.
Sure. I got a question for you. Yes. What's the craziest thing you've seen Jeremy do?
Wake us up in the morning with a guitar singing. That to me too. Shit, that to me too.
Put that into context. I just woke up, ordered kind of, I guess, lunch. Jeremy arrived at my door, knocked, I opened it, he had a guitar. And he said, hey, I'm gonna start singing now. Go get your camera. He went ahead and started before I got the camera and filmed it. While I packed my camera gear. So the day starts when he says.
Now we're gonna do Justin Bieber, since you're from Los Angeles.
Daniel Średziński is my original name because my both parents are Polish, so I have a Polish name. My mother married a second man, German, so I had a German last name, Daniel Schütz. Born in Oldenburg, North Germany, next to Hamburg. Well guys, this is my birthplace. This old little block right here. I was here, man. I got punched in the face here. I punched somebody in the balls right here. I throw a wood stick against a duck here. And after that, I felt very sorry for the duck. And I had very much suffering in mutual suffering in my face.
When I was 10 years old, my brother got hit in the bar when he was picking up pizza. After that, I went to martial arts school, which was very good. My brother and I were sent to a martial arts school so we could defend ourselves. I did that martial arts thing until I was about 16 years old. Then I started to learn how to dance. They called me Daniel the Dancer in my hometown because my real name Daniel. And I loved clubbing and was big in dancing, but I really saved my energy for my YouTube.
I started already as a YouTuber. There was no PewDiePie, there was no anybody.
Yeah, you're doing footwork videos?
Sea-walk.
Sea-walk.
2 months after YouTube released, I immediately shot YouTube videos. I had so many views, man. It's sick. I had a little sponsored deal with Nutella. It was gorgeous. It was no monetization, nothing.
I was already successful on YouTube, by the way. Many people don't know that. When there was no PewDiePie and nothing, I was doing these dance videos, millions of views. I was the most popular sea walker. Hanos. It's crazy. Oh. And then my channel got deleted. I was something like 18. So okay, delete my channel. I know how that feels. So what else can you take from me? And well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger is true.
As an experienced watcher of YouTube, you've probably heard before, possibly even for me, all the various use cases for something like NordVPN. So instead of telling you for the millionth time about the features you've already heard about, the benefits to your online security and privacy, the ability to access region-locked content from anywhere in the world, instead I want to talk about a unique case where NordVPN absolutely saved me. See, I play Magic Arena virtually every day, and for whatever reason, whenever I'm traveling, that's when Magic Arena breaks down completely. The game will hang, I'll lose my connection to the opponent, and just get handed a game loss out of nowhere. And after experiencing this issue over and over and over, I finally found a solution, which was simply enabling NordVPN and connecting to a server back home. With NordVPN on, all my weird regional issues instantly vanished, and since Nord is the fastest VPN provider on the market, I could keep enjoying the game seamlessly. To me, situations like this one are a huge part of what makes my NordVPN subscription so worth it. It's truly shocking how often NordVPN comes in handy, and once it becomes a tool in your arsenal, it is hard to remember how you ever lived without it. To try out NordVPN and get a 2-year plan with 4 extra months free, head to nordvpn.com/NickRobinson and sign up today. That's nordvpn.com/NickRobinson.
So we're ready? Or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Alrighty. So I feel like since it's day one, we can just talk about the general Jeremy story.
Yeah, 1 second.
No problem.
You get a certain workflow. You have a workflow, I have a workflow, always kicking ass.
Totally. Yeah, you seem to have a high productivity, I would say.
Because if you do something for years, every day, you think, okay, how can I optimize my day every day? You're recording already? Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay, just this first time wearing Chanel. I feel so funny. Feels funny. Okay, I post it in a second.
Sure.
Zack. Spanish language to learn Spanish.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, soy Alman. All right, let's keep it.
Sure. So,
nice
I'm just off the bat, how many videos do you do a day these days?
4 videos and 1 live stream.
Fuck, sex, asshole, piece of shit.
That's how you grab attention with verbal words. The reason for that is we humans go through certain biorhythms throughout the day. After lunch at 11, we're a little bit tired, and after the workout, we're a little bit energetic, and when we wake up, we feel like trash. And so I notice, okay, why do they love me here, and why do they hate me here? And then you notice, okay, I feel like an asshole because it's like I know that I'm not giving everything every day, and that's why I'm. Should I look at you or the camera?
Oh, you can look at. I think you can look at me. Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but you notice. Okay, got it. So let's optimize it.
Not only does Jeremy make a lot of videos, he also deletes almost all of them. Now, luckily, I have been obsessively watching Jeremy's videos for 5 years now, and anytime there's been anything even remotely funny or interesting, I've screen recorded it or downloaded it and saved it in some way. I have what has to be the largest collection of Jeremy Fragrance content on the planet. Most of the Jeremy videos you see in this documentary do not exist anywhere but here.
So I was asking Jeremy how many videos he's made in his life, and you delete a lot of YouTube uploads when you're not happy with the performance. Is that right?
Most of the videos don't work as hard as I want. They don't go viral, so I just delete them. And sometimes you don't know, they just work like crazy. You can just create.
It turns out there is actually one person with a bigger collection of Jeremy Fragrance videos than me, and that is Jeremy Fragrance.
Wow. And the grand total was 2,040. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Robert De Niro. Many people don't know how many films he actually made. You know, Robert De Niro. So sometimes it's also the massive amount of work you put in. And in the end, you don't know what will hit. The customer decides at the end.
So what was that first video of yours that you did that went viral that kind of got you started?
It was the La Nuit de l'Homme. It was the La Nuit de l'Homme video.
Okay guys, now it's time to get serious. It's really time to get serious because this review...
It's a famous fragrance, and funnily, I had a big argument with a friend before this video.
I was really arguing with him, business partner. And I recorded a video after that.
I actually gonna give this a 9.5 because dry down is always okay. Bam! The dry down is the best.
And I had such a pissed off mood, but such a raw, edgy, interesting mood then. And that already noticed, wow, look at that face of me. And ever since then I realized, oh wow, you can throw yourself in intense states and it convinces people more, or it gives you a certain edge.
But then you also don't want to fall into a trap, which some people do.
Okay, they like me for this type of side of me. Just like some women say, I always have to put on makeup and have a push-up bra because otherwise I'm insecure. And so I said, you know what? I show myself in a vulnerable state. I save my inauthentic state for business emails because I hate that shit. That's why I'm doing 4 videos per day and not 29 and not just 1, because I could sniff cocaine, I could sleep with 5 women, and then I do my 1 video per day in a full energy mode. But then I would say, you know what? Now I'm scared of doing videos in a normal, just being normal, because then I notice, fuck, they expect that crazy guy from me.
I would love to know, like, what is your relationship with World of Warcraft? How is that part of the Jeremy Fragrance history?
I love to play computer games, man. I love to play computer games.
What I loved to play as a kid was, for example, Tekken. You know Tekken, the computer game?
Yeah. Who's your character in Tekken?
I didn't like him so much, but I was number 1 with him. It was Paul. I always did. Boom! This combination, it kicked. Yeah, it kicked them. And I also loved Jin Kazama. And I think when I do my screams, sure, power, sure. It's also a little bit influenced on him and the computer game. So I'm playing in these shoo. And well, you pick up things and you don't even, because at some point they have to be planted, the seeds in your brain, and you don't know from where they come.
Especially in Germany, very famous one called Gothic. Google that thing, it's one of the best role-playing games ever. Well, that was a very addicting game, and then came World of Warcraft. I remember driving home with my bicycle from the school. I wanted to play World of Warcraft. 1:10 p.m. School is over. Let's go into the Night Elf Rogue and go into the Elwynn Forest. Man, it was so gorgeous. The name Jeremy actually comes from a World of Warcraft guy I saw. When it was all very young, there was already some level 60 paladin with that old golden thing that his knight in shining armor, paladin style, and his name was Jeremiah. And when I got into my boy band, I said, okay, what's my artist name? Because my real name is Daniel. In case you didn't know, guys, my real name is Daniel Schütz. And so I said, okay, I'm Jeremy Williams from Hawaii. Playing World of Warcraft taught me a lot. Computer games is a pretty good thing. And it also helps you identify what makes you happy as a person. And I noticed the growth is what makes you happy. And once you reach level 60, it sucks. And I actually sold my account on eBay at some point. What I realized with World of Warcraft and YouTube, why should I not be my own World of Warcraft character? Because once I made more and more subscribers, I said, hey, this is like a real life World of Warcraft. And I noticed now more actively that I'm also me as the Jeremy guy. This is my uniform. You know, I started out with a suit, I did this, but I want to be iconic. I want to be in the Madame Tussauds very soon if possible, standing like that in a Madame Tussauds. So I said, okay, this is my signature look.
It had huge influence. 16, 17, 18, playing that thing. Man, I was playing it. And it has influence on your life.
Just quickly film me.
Sure, sure. Yeah, I'll do it.
Fast.
Yeah.
Just hold it.
Oh, sure.
Watch with the microphone away.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm doing it. I'm wearing Chanel number 5. Incredible, right? As a man. I've never done it. I've never worn, I think, Chanel number 5. Into the brain, baby! Power! I smell like an old lady. The main ingredient...
Jeremy's workflow is like, he shoots like sort of a full-length YouTube video, takes a photo, and then makes a short 15-second video that I was interested to see. He shoots inside the Instagram like story video thing, like in here. He uses the like hands-free thing and just lets it shoot for 15 seconds.
All right, watch out. Club de Nuit Intense, my fragrance of the day. It smells like...
When I say that there's diminishing returns on what he does, here's a video. This is a video he uploaded on Friday.
You know why Chanel would never do a banana or melon fragrance? You know why Chanel would never do a banana or melon fragrance?
It's 4 seconds.
Never do a banana or melon fragrance.
There's nobody will.
Maybe he's just making a cliffhanger.
Maybe. I mean, the comments are people being like, wait, why, Jeremy?
So that's my fragrance of the day, but don't wear fragrance crowns. See, I got the feeling how much 15 seconds are. I have it after doing, I don't know, 715-second videos. You get a feeling without seeing the timer.
That's my fragrance of the day, but don't wear.
You see, I was a bit too late, actually.
It's okay.
Doesn't matter.
We can shoot it again.
No, always one take.
Like, there's something so completely unimaginable to me, but powerful about not bothering to watch a 15-second video before you post it. Because Jeremy really sincerely believes that time is money. I saw him on the phone at one point with I think it was like a Comcast internet guy trying to get internet in this apartment, which we still don't have. And he was just like, bro, I'm sorry, time is money, you know, like this phone call is costing me time, which is costing me money. Like I need to go. Like I think he really believes that.
Yeah, let's do a few push-ups for B-roll.
Sure.
You got it?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I do them also every day. All right. I think we're done, man.
Cool. Good.
Is it okay if we are finished for today?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't want to do so much.
Yeah. As much or as little as you want as much or as little as you're comfortable with every day is fine with me.
You have to be so good that you don't need to edit anything. That's cool. I liked that attitude a lot because I said, fuck this. I want to keep the attention of the viewer, which goes very fast away, and I don't want to use these tricks like everybody does. Boom, boom, and here's the thumbnail, here's the screen stuff, and now a red arrow. Yeah. This is easy stuff.
These are the moments when I feel.
In all honesty,
these are the moments when I feel most connected to Jeremy, honestly. Is like, I think that weirdly, in some like fucked up horseshoe theory way, we are so diametrically opposed in how we approach YouTube that we almost come back together at the end in some ways. Like, we both feel very strongly that like the content should speak for itself and that being overly clickbaity has diminishing returns and is like a short-term salve that doesn't help you in the long term. Like the things that he's saying really do resonate with me, even though I do a video every 6 weeks and he does a video every 6 hours. You know, it's just like, it's so interesting, the things about him. I think we really are like kindred spirits in a way.
Well, let's do it.
Oh, sure. You mentioned the day I got here that part of your morning routine is like
terrorizing yourself with music, right?
Yes.
I always terrorize myself with loud music. I terrorize myself with extremely loud music.
What are the musics that you listen to and like?
Yeah, I'll show you. So the music I have, you can see it right here. I have different playlists. Strength. So stuff like Bad Boys. You know, stuff like Metal Gear Solid.
Oh my god.
One game we should mention is Metal Gear Solid.
Bro, fuck yes.
Fuck. Oh yeah, I noticed you heard the soundtrack. Man, that's an intense game. And it's so true. And the Japanese are much further ahead than many Americans, and they predict in Metal Gear Solid many things that happen actually. The thing with the Patriot, you think you're fighting for the good, but actually these guys are pulling the strings. And sick.
That makes me so you're talking about Metal Gear Solid 2, which, right, for the PlayStation 2 and Xbox.
Not all,
but those ones.
1, 2. And
MGS2 is my favorite game ever, and it's because of what you're saying, which was like they predicted hacking in Russia. They predicted conspiracy theories. There's a whole section of it about how the internet is full of tons and tons of trite information and misinformation will be everywhere and fake news. Like Metal Gear Solid 2 predicted all of these things perfectly.
Yeah,
it's stunning.
I'm really no politician, but Raiden is like a super Navy soldier. He, you know what? He is a little bit like we all, in terms of we strive for the good. We fight for America until he realized, fuck, and I'm all just doing this so these assholes upstairs get a lot of oil and money. And we kill these poor people. The Japanese, man. I mean, Americans, they're just 300 years old. My fragrances are older than the United States of America. But man, I love. Give me a hug for Metal Gear Solid, bro.
Of course, Jeremy.
Fuck. It literally makes your heart beat faster. This is no joke.
Yeah.
It makes your heart beat faster. And also there's a study with, I think, Chinese workers or something. They tested if they work actually faster if the song changes. And they do. But I got also this playlist when I have guests. Mm-hmm. It's just good vibe. And when I, you know, it's good vibe shit.
Nice.
And then I have also the calm list.
Calm.
Yeah, which is when I'm, look, this is about 30 ambient songs by World of Warcraft. So this is when I'm just in a meditative mode, you know. This is the calm. Also stuff like, look at this. Last Samurai soundtrack. Mm-hmm.
Power, baby, power!
Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yeah. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Kickboxer?
Kickboxer. And I stand here. I do my emails. I close this shit. I go every once in a while. Here I usually have my tea. Why I have this thing right here. Make myself some tea. You know, like this. Take it like this. Expensive. And like this. Then you go back. And every once in a while, I say, come on, take off, baby. Bam, bam.
Oh, wow.
Boom, bam, boom. And I go back to work. And I also got music like this. Miami style synthesizer. You know, crazy stuff. King of the street.
Yeah.
Or just listen to this energy. You hear this?
That's so good.
Fuck. And sometimes I blend in a lethargic song.
Okay.
That keeps me a little bit down, like Edward Scissorhands. Just a little bit. Just more, because you need a little bit of break sometimes. But it's only about 10% of the playlist is the sad. I love the Edward Scissorhands soundtrack.
I came home from a nightclub the other day at like, I think 7 or 8 in the morning, and he walks in and I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna get sleep. So anyway, I'm in bed, listen, and then I hear this music coming on, and it's like, you know when you watch the end of a movie and then this music comes on, like really energetic, powerful music, and he starts putting this on, and I'm like, I go downstairs, I'm so drunk, and I'm like, Jeremy, what are you actually doing? And he's like, bro, they're getting in the spirit of like, of kindness, greatness, and just energy. And he's there smelling these little perfumes, and I'm like, bro, fair play, like, you do you.
I don't know if you know that. It's a Batman soundtrack. And get ready again. And then again, Matrix.
Yeah, that Juno Reactor song is from the Matrix, right?
Yeah. Where they're chasing him in the highway.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, the highway chase.
The twins?
Yeah, with the dreadlocks.
This song started the whole, I call it the cocaine energy. Because I was just looking for new songs. It was my first time ever in Miami with a pretty Russian girl. And we had sex multiple times. And I was almost only living from caffeine, no drugs. And I played this song in the background. And I was just working like a beast, man. This one is really, this reminds me of dangerous caffeine level when I hear this song, because when I discovered this song back again, I was drinking so much caffeine and powder of guarana, and I was very calm. And I went back again. And then the soundtrack in the background, so epic, so. And I show you how I looked. So, one of my videos is called My Fragrance is Ready. That's when I was in full hardcore mode. A lot of caffeine. You see that?
Yeah.
This is where I announced my fragrance.
Oh, wow. So that video, My Fragrance is Ready, commemorated the day that Jeremy finished formulating his own personal perfume brand. And I just want to note quickly, I'm going to show you a clip of that video. This is not edited. This is how the video appeared originally.
How many times do you speak with Alberto Morias, who represents a $1 billion company, and tell them the juice is not good enough? The juice is still not good enough. We need more performance. We need even more mass appeal. But at the same time, we need to please the fragrance enthusiasts that don't want a simple fragrance. We need a more perfect balance. Do you say it one time to him?
Is that a good
2 times? Or 45 times?
I sometimes have a better feeling for the editing than an actual editor, because I filmed myself and I know exactly what I thought when I was talking about this. So boom, bang, I included. So it is a lot of work and it sucks.
Do you have the balls to do that?
It's awesome.
Do you have the balls
awesome.
to go to
Is it when you, if you would rate it from 1 to 10, how would you rate it? 10 being the best?
10.
It's a 10?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Thank you.
I had the balls, and now the fruits will come. This is the best fragrance currently on the market.
you want to do videos as good as possible. One of the things to be as good as possible, have a good energy, at least what I noticed. Think of that following statement. I got that from Tony Robbins. You have now 5 seconds to convince people of what you tell them is important, or your mother will get shot in the head and you get shot in the head too. Go. And so people, hey, let's go, let's party. And then, aha, that's how you convince people, with high energy. And you said, fuck. And then you notice, okay, how do I get high energy without being a drug addict? So music, caffeine, healthy lifestyle, exercise, sex, actually also definitely. And that's it. These 5 things to me. I think that's a good ending for today.
I think so too. That's perfect.
Nice one.
Great day of shooting.
Let's go to your unit.
Morning.
Ready for action time?
I'm very ready for action time.
Okay.
Where are we going first? The beach?
Yeah, of course, we gotta hurry because otherwise it ends.
Oh yeah, we want to catch the sunrise.
I stay just right there. I'm testing now how it is to stay by the beach against the downtown. And I noticed it's much cooler to be by the beach and not in the city environment. I already did a lot of push-ups. I read the Bible, I stretched myself, I did breathing techniques. But here going in the ocean is not very challenging because it's warmer than a bathtub. It's really not challenging. In the morning, I say hello to every person I meet, doesn't matter who, just to get my brain a little bit socialized. I say good morning to everybody. And then I say, okay, fuck it, I don't want to do it anymore. Because many of those also don't say good morning back, but doesn't matter, you get social a little bit. They are all over the place here in Miami, so I just take one of these trash cans. Here's the shower gel for the ocean, and it's an organic baby shower gel, so it won't hurt the ocean. I wake up, I pray, I put on my cross, this one right here. Then, well, I go to the toilet and I drink half a liter of ginger water, very strong ginger water. Then I brush my teeth while doing these squats. Then I do my shaver while doing squats. Then I'm hyperventilating. I get out of the bathroom, I make 50 push-ups with holding breath. Then I make my bed while still hyperventilating. I go out again, I do the next push-ups. I do more and more and more. And all that stuff. I'm finished, and the relief is by stretching a little bit. Like, I sit like this and I read the Bible like this, and I'm totally happy because I just really pushed myself hard. Then usually the toughest time of the day is the ice cold shower, which here is not existing, or the ice cold water in Los Angeles, which here is not existing. And then I also say thanks to God for giving me the strength to endure pain. I literally say that to myself, and during that I'm very grateful to God for different things, for helping me to speak the truth every day and for making me the best at my craft. So I'm thankful for 3 things. I also learned that from Tony Robbins, how important gratefulness is. The cold shower in the morning hits your system so hard that nothing after that can stress you, because you voluntarily stress yourself the hardest right in the morning. So somebody can say you asshole, you're a piece of shit. It's really because you're primed. Tony Robbins calls this priming. And also my first breakfast, I listened to the Jesus, and I always place it in very nice moments, the interaction with God. So here we go. Very cozy, warm water. This is nothing right here. This is just easygoing water here. So I stretch my penis.
I'm not jerking off or something. It's just literally you hold it, you wash yourself, you clean yourself, and it's like stretching the arms. It's an important, I don't know, organ or something for you. And you notice the difference, like you're more, boom, ready for takeoff. But again, don't get high on your own supply. I use it because I learned over time, hey, how do I feel different and all this stuff. So I do it here a little bit weird. I hide a little bit, usually when I'm in the shower or at 5 in the morning in the Venice beach. Nobody sees it, but well, I just...
And I'm back in the apartment. I go in the bathroom. In the bathroom I have my bathtub with me. I'm naked in front of the mirror, and I put on the deodorant and I hold my breath while I put my deodorant on. And I take body lotion and I just put my leg like that and I totally cream myself. Ready for takeoff, face, and then I shoot my first video of the day.
I'll let you get some solo stuff with him for a second, and then he's gonna put on shower gel. Wait, they're not here on stuff.
Oh, I thought they were picking up your. I thought because I set that down
right
over there.
Yeah,
I saw them picking up something with legs.
All right, so just to recap, it's 7:19 in the morning. Let's go through the day we've had so far. Woke up at 5 a.m. Came to meet Jeremy as he went into the water. Went into the water with him. Came back. Actually filmed in the water with him with my iPhone, thinking it would be waterproof. Came out of the water, saw that my phone claimed to no longer have a SIM card in it. So my phone is dead. I can't send or receive phone calls. There's no data. So I start panicking. I'm like, oh shit, there's like water in the phone. This is a real dumbass move coming up here. I'm like, fuck, there's water in my phone. I've got all this footage of Jeremy on it that I haven't offloaded yet. Like I've uploaded most of it, but none of the stuff from today or yesterday. So I plug my phone into my laptop and instantly the screen goes black and it has not turned on since. Then we got out of the water and my shoes were gone. So the city of Miami has seen fit to take my shoes away, which is a bummer because they were nice shoes and they were my only shoes that I have on this trip. And then we walked back to Jeremy's place, which is when I realized my wallet is also missing. So went back to the beach, which is where I have like a tile in it or whatever. That's where it was last seen. Of course it was gone. I probably put it in my shoes, honestly. Could not find it. Could not connect to the tile network to see if it had been spotted by anyone else's phone because I have no data because my phone was just destroyed in the ocean. So I am shoeless, no data. There's no Wi-Fi in the apartment, so I can't connect to the internet when we get there to disable my cards. And I have no shoes, which is somehow the funniest one to me. So if anyone ever tells you I don't make sacrifices to make these documentaries, you could tell them I do, or you could tell them, Nick, those were all avoidable self-inflicted errors based on your own clumsiness and lack of spatial awareness. And I would say to you, you gotta be, that's what they teach you in J school. You gotta chase the story no matter the cost. And that's what we've done here this morning. So now I'm going to spend the rest of my day barefoot, broke, and without any connection to the internet or my phone. So to all my friends and loved ones who probably think I died in Miami today because they haven't heard from me, I'm alive, and I hope you forgive me for destroying all of my belongings in a single 10-minute period with Jeremy. Oh,
and that's a cut.
Oh, can I see some of the beach footage real quick? I haven't seen any of it yet. I would love to take a peek. Oh, hell yeah. God. We look like Bulk and Skull from Power Rangers, man. We are two very different looking guys. Two different color schemes of dude.
So now I get my bicycle, earphones in, some podcast, listening to one particular interview of Arnold Schwarzenegger with Tim Ferriss, which I liked a lot. And sometimes I listen to business, sometimes to that. But there's a nice sentence by Lao Tzu, which is a Asian philosopher, I think. I don't know. Lao Tzu is a huge figure of history, and he said, if you don't need your master anymore, it means you don't need him anymore. So basically, as soon as you notice, oh, I'm done with that topic. All right, so see you at the apartment.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
I got the Speedo in my backpack, guys.
Perfect.
All right, I'm leaving. See you.
So this is the first sit of the day. Also on my bike ride, I didn't sit once. I keep the tension high, until at some point of the day, whenever I decide, I release the tension and I'm just... And well, now I still will keep the tension when I sit. So it's just, but it feels good.
Sometimes we get so socialized in this world, it's crazy. So I'm more radical and I say, okay, you're a human or not, right? So don't be such a stupid asshole. I'm not saying it like that, but, and here I'm not allowed, obviously, to be topless, but I don't care, I just do it. And multiple times they say me, don't do this, don't do that. At some point I say, okay, will you throw me into jail now or what? Because is this a stupid world that we live in, or are we humans? And usually now, when I break my fast, what I do is I go on YouTube. I go into YouTube and I say Jesus quotes. And I just listen to this.
This unforgettable vacation memory.
And it's a very nice meditative thing. Different quotes of Jesus.
Whoever desires to come after me,
oh man,
let him
so
deny himself and take up his cross.
So I listen to that while having my first breakfast. I learn and I feel so good. The stupid thing is, once you realize, man, so many minor influences change us. You realize you can get freaked out of it because you notice, okay, because you think, well, I don't think, but you think I'm not good enough. I need to do that. And that's why you look, okay, how to improve, because, but at some point you have to say, that's it, okay? But yes, if I eat now a banana, I totally feel different. If I eat that, if I listen to this song instead of this, if I wear business shoes instead of this shit, I stand different. I stand like this when I have my business shoes on. I'm making myself harder, my life harder with this stupid stuff, although it's more comfortable. I make myself, this is a little counterintuitive, but if you're wearing a suit, yes, it's more uncomfortable, but that suit is like the Darth Vader thing. It keeps him in shape and it gives him also strength. The belt, this thing, you automatically stand like a boss. So much changes you. But that's part of being human because we do constantly scan people, and then because we want to save time, we don't have, it gives us hints about them, who they are. I make some food in between.
Sure. And then you can man the camera that's pointed at Jeremy, so you can do kind of zoomier stuff.
I'll be right back.
All right,
I'm gonna need. Wait, maybe I can use your gorilla pod. All right.
Sure. Yeah. Gotta grab my laptop and stuff. Dude, I don't know if I told you, but not only did my shoes get stolen and my wallet get stolen, but now my phone won't turn on because it got water in it. So I have no money, no shoes, and no way to contact my family. So it's like I've become temporarily homeless.
You're fucked, bro. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it'll be okay though.
Like an olive tree.
Yeah, that's my hope.
Which size do you have?
10 and a half, I think.
If it works, try these. I have 2 of those.
Whoa, that's
too small?
Perfect fit, actually.
Kid, take this.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much. Make my day a lot better.
No problem.
Oh, that's so much nicer. I wanted to say really quickly, like, a note about Jeremy's generosity. Like, as you know, my shoes got stolen at the beach, and Jeremy, Jeremy literally gave me the shoes off his feet, which is very Christ-like, I think. We were walking in the hallway, and I was like, yeah, I gotta go buy some shoes. He's like, he took them off and he was just like, take these, I have 2 pairs of these. So,
I love it, thank you, man.
It's very beautiful, I think.
So, I love it. I love your vulnerability.
Cool. So Jeremy, I'm just gonna name some subjects, and I would just love for you to talk for 1 minute about each of these things and just in general, like the first thing that comes to mind. So starting with ghee.
Ghee is clarified butter. I love it. I use it for cooking.
I would drink this whole thing now. I would drink it. Oh.
But we should not follow everybody. Don't listen to the false prophets. I made the mistake, for example, of over-consuming a lot of fat, also in the form of ghee. If you put 1 fat tablespoon of ghee in the green tea like I did, it's 500 calories. I'd rather eat 6 eggs instead.
Right.
So, but I love ghee.
I got here and I was like, you know, maybe Jeremy will be really boring and tame and there'll be little snippets of funny stuff that I could string together into something. And instead I've got the opposite problem, which is that every single fucking second I spend with Jeremy is like usable. Like it's funny and interesting and exciting and like unpredictable. I have this whole list. I don't think I've shown you this, but I have a list of like subjects that I just want to ask Jeremy about that I started making a week ago. I wrote this before I even got here because I want to know what Jeremy thinks of everything. Because I had this theory that like Jeremy's the type of guy who you'd want to listen to talk about anything. And so I just made a list of like things I want to quiz him on, but there's no wrong answer. I just want to hear him talk about it. Drugs.
Sucks because yes, you can cheat the system. Yes, you become hyper strong, but you are not yourself. So at the end, even if you reach billions and millions and whatever, at the end you will know, fuck, I only reached it because I took these fucking drugs, man. I hate myself now. How would it feel if I would just be myself?
So some people think I take drugs, and it's funny. If I would, this is protein powder. If I would really put this under my nose because I eat it with my hands, it would look like that. I'm got the drug energy without drugs, guys. Thank you, I love you.
Caffeine.
Oh, it's #1 drug for me, of course. And the only drug I take, caffeine.
Power! Ginger! We got an oxygen machine right here. I just drank nice guarana and matcha tea. I got the energy, baby! Kraft! Power! Strength!
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft, haven't played it once. I don't know about anything about it. All I know is I think it's from a Polish producer.
Oh, The Witcher. I just meant like
The Witcher.
generally witchcraft in the the world. Like,
what is that again?
Just like witches and
spirituality.
Yeah, yeah. Specifically magic and witchery.
Like casting a spell on somebody.
Tja, I don't know how I did that in the past, but the topic of magic, witchery, and all that stuff is, as we've been afraid a little bit of horror in the kids' age, but I said this is all not existing. I don't know how I filtrate that, but to me it's just, well, it does exist. It does exist, but witch, the term of witch is a bit weird for us in the normal language nowadays. Yeah, I'm just not afraid of, ooh, I'm coming, and all that stuff, because, you know, nothing is such a big deal besides God. But when you think about that, you say, well, actually, that's pretty spiritual if you think what was before the universe and what was before time and what was before the time before there was time. So it's pretty epic, but yeah.
You're familiar with like Mario from Nintendo?
Of course.
Well, generally, what do you think of Mario?
I like him, but he's not edgy enough to be a love character. He's just there, he's cool. People like some people with edginess.
So you know Mario. So this is Cat Mario.
Cute.
I would love to know what you think of Cat Mario.
Well, it's weird, don't you think?
I do, yeah, but I'm interested in what you think.
It's a little bit, I think of this as a gender bender type of thing. And I think a man should be a man and a woman should be a woman. So that's why I think, why does he look like like a cat?
Yeah, he's like a 49-year-old man or something, right? Like, why is he? It's a bit of an.
But what's your story of this?
That's an official Nintendo product. In the newest Mario game, he can put on a cat suit and climb walls, and I just had it on me, and I was like, what would Jeremy say about this?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not a fan, actually.
This is one of my first pancakes I made, and it will taste gorgeous. It's whey protein, 3 eggs, and I will add some cottage cheese, Hüttenkäse.
So I only eat extreme foods. High in iodine, this nori cup. The sardines, the best fish, and the lowest mercury. Everything that you see is, man, I just want to have the best. I don't care how it tastes, let's do it. So my first meal is 3 eggs and 2 super rolls.
What's that?
I show you. Okay, but we start now with the, how do you say that? The first course? The pre-course? I don't know how to say it.
Like the appetizer?
Yeah, the appetizer, yeah. And what I do is I have these pickles. I eat pickle and I eat egg. Hop. Next one, pickle, egg. Hop. Next one, hop. Hop. 3 eggs and about 4 pickles. Yeah, this is my breakfast now.
So it's, let's see, what time is it right now? It's
3:15.
3:15. How are you feeling?
I feel great because unlike for women, many people don't know that, but fasting is good for men, but it's dangerous for women. For women, it basically means, oh, you don't have nutrition for a baby. You're not good human. But men get strong because the body says, come on, asshole, kill that animal. And he gives you extra energy, and adrenaline is high and everything. Komm schon, Alter. Komm schon, Alter. You have to make it cold, of course. In German you say abschrecken, meaning you freeze them off. You scare them, that's how you scare them. That's how it's called in German, abschrecken. Perfect.
They're perfect, they turned out good.
You will make a big mess, Nick, if you try to eat them in half. If you're an expert, you can.
But the yolk is so perfect in this. The yolk is so perfect in this. It will run down. So hop the whole thing, or you do. Come on, baby.
All right, let's go.
B again.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
Wow.
cheers.
Perfect.
Watch out, take the whole thing, I suggest. What I always do with friends, and I don't have dinner usually with people I mean, I always say thank you to God whenever having a meal, since about a year or something. Not always, but since a year. So I literally will do that now, also for the camera. And I just say thank you, dear God, for a great day here with Nick, who spontaneously reached out to me via YouTube in this so connected world. Thank you for letting us enjoy this gorgeous view, and that we are also facing challenges every once in a while to help us grow, and for this gorgeous breakfast we will have now.
Amen.
And that's it. And obviously always different. You bite in half of it.
Okay.
I mean, this one
this
is
is
small.
perfect. I can feel
Yeah.
the jiggle.
Watch out, I'm telling you, better take in the whole thing. It will
Pull
be
it
a
at
whole
once.
mess in your hand, you will not like it. So if it's a fat one like this, I just do half of it.
Yeah.
If it's a small one, you can even do more. So, first of all, tastes gorgeous alone also. Filled with water. The salt in here gives you the pump for the gym. And now I just ate it.
How's that first meal of the day hitting? Feel pretty good? Your body's been like, finally some sustenance?
Hippocrates, he said, let food be your medicine. We should eat for nutrition. But if you're starving, almost everything tastes good. You want to see my wine cooler?
Yeah.
I make myself ginger water.
Because you don't drink, right?
No. So in the wine cooler you find apple cider vinegar, but also you find simply these bottles. It's just water with an extreme aggressive dose of ginger in it that I boil. And that I do in the morning. I drink it in the morning and it immediately pumps up your stomach and says, oops, I'm awake now.
Whatever this is much stronger than the ginger beer that people drink. This is Jeremy's own ginger drink.
You can make it as strong as you want. I throw in so much ginger, I boil it, and then it's ginger roll, not menthol from mint. It's ginger roll, and that stuff is so good. So this is my wine cooler, you see? I got 5 bullets left.
5 bullets left in the chamber.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot something.
Sauerkraut?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had sauerkraut in my life.
So I eat from this. 3/4 of this, high in vitamin C and non-pasteurized.
Okay. Do I have to do 3?
Yeah.
All right.
You have to know,
What
guys.
should I expect? What's it similar to?
What is it similar to? It's nothing that tastes like this.
You can't replace
Nothing
sauerkraut.
that tastes like this.
Warm?
To me, it's a very familiar taste.
Yeah, it's like home.
You know, it's cabbage, but the salt in here makes it very. And this is full of acidity also.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't want to double dip.
You have to finish everything.
Oh, I have to eat the whole jar?
Yeah. This is the real deal.
What does sauerkraut, the name, come from?
Yeah, it's kraut is herb and sour. You know what sour means.
Yeah, sour is, we stole that word in English.
Oh.
What? Have you been learning English your whole life?
Yeah, because my brother is 4 years older and he listened to Tupac and all these guys. So one of my natural things I wanted to do is, what are they singing about? And then you just learn it. Whew. Come on, baby.
Finish it?
Yeah, come on.
That has less calories than 10% of one toast bread. All right. We keep kicking ass. They go back in here. Now I'll show you how to brush my teeth. So usually I would do this, brush my teeth, like this, boom, oops. And I just brush my teeth, I go stairs up with the left hand. The super roll consists of a base of nori, which are these sushi leaves. I make fish in there. Now your viewers will see the difference of sardines and anchovies. It's the same fish, but at some point they just call them, when he gets bigger, sardines or anchovies. I make these habaneros, they will burn your ass, man. Literally, they will burn your ass. But they are so dense in vitamin C, you will, this will blow you away.
I'm scared. Ooh.
Oh man, it will be dangerous for you. I think you can't handle it, but let's do it still.
Yeah, I'm ready to suffer.
Suck. Fat dose of garlic. Keeps your blood flow, gives you a boner.
Does it give you a boner instantly or just helps you later?
Oh, it's like a think outside of the box thing. It's what makes a boner. First of all, a good blood flow, and this, for example, gives you a good blood flow. Then, against the stinky mouth, we have parsley, which is also very healthy. Just Google parsley, but also it has many benefits. Also, oregano, I love it. I always ate it so hardcore as a kid, but think of it, smoking does clog your arteries. There's little smoke in your arteries floating around, and this stuff makes it clean again. And that's what the German doctor also says. There's no disease in humanity. Animals in the wildlife don't have diseases, they just die at some point. Have good oxygen in your blood. Pepper, of course. So this is the fat dose. I'm not going to...
Yeah, I'll take the baby dose, please.
Yeah, it is much more spicy than you think. It's so spicy that when you wash it, you breathe in already the essential oils. But it gives you such a kick in the ass in terms of energy. Capers, immensely strong antioxidant. When you bite into an apple, it gets brown after time. That's meaning oxidation. Some collagen. Throwing in some collagen so you look young. I do another dose. It's tasteless, you don't taste anything. A little bit of wheat germ. And again here I like extremes, man. I love the golden Rolex, the red Ferrari, the best of the best. So this, immensely high in vitamin E. Especially if you are in a low carb diet, you don't get so much vitamin E. Garlic, oregano, pepper, wheat germ, bee pollen. And bee pollen is very good. Bee pollen even has stuff like gold. You know, we're talking about minerals, magnesium, zinc. Bee pollen is so crazy, it even has remaining stuff like gold in it. And so much stuff. Bee pollen is sick. Okay, so that's it. Now I have to roll these guys. This got now a little bit wet. This sucks. This will be my first one. This is not good. Oh, this is very difficult to get this one now.
Do you have a beverage with this usually?
No, because that dilutes your stomach acid. While eating, you don't want to drink. Catastrophical. Katastrophe, Alter. Katastrophe, Bruder. Yours will be the best.
I appreciate that. That's good hospitality.
And you can't get that nowhere on earth.
No, they don't sell this anywhere.
This type of mix, you will never have it on earth. All right. Finished.
Beautiful.
Then I eat outside. I do like this.
Nice.
And when I start, I say usually thank you God again, and then I just close my eyes while eating this.
give your saliva time to get out.
There's a lot of powders. Yeah.
Yeah, give your saliva time. And I just enjoy the life. Because it's the first time I sit, besides, you know, you look at this view.
I just hit a patch of jalapeno, or habanero, right?
And man, we are here in Miami. Those are the original Latin American habaneros. These are the real deal, guys. Not the pretty boy Whole Foods one. I got these from one of those original market things.
Wow.
Yeah, yesterday I ate them. Man, that was tough yesterday.
It's very spicy yesterday.
Very spicy. Very. Makes you respect it.
The reason spicy food makes you happy is your body gets attacked by the spiciness. Your body doesn't like the spiciness. Just like your body doesn't like cold showers. But that pain-pleasure thing comes in handy when he releases endorphins when eating extremely spicy stuff. Possibly to signalize you, hey, don't worry man, all good. He tricks you a little bit with endorphins because internally he's really feeling pain. But research that yourself.
Yeah.
You know that capsaicin makes you happy, spicy food makes you happy, cold showers, the runner's high. You know that stuff.
I think that's a very human thing. Like our bodies, that's maybe why human beings have been so successful, is our bodies have taught us to endure pain and enjoy pain.
Especially when you choose to face the pain.
How did you thought of filming this whole thing?
How did I think
after this we make a cut, don't you think?
Sure, yeah.
Usually I never film for more than 20 minutes.
Yeah. We can turn off now if you'd like.
No, keep it.
Okay.
It's good to see you as well. Like you're struggling with this.
That is part of it.
It's tough.
It's good though. I like to put myself in new situations.
Good.
The fighter mentality always gets rewarded. People love the fighter. You look at people like Tom Cruise, like Will Smith, like Russell Crowe in The Gladiators. Always the women and everybody loves them in their fighter roles. Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai. Will Smith in whatever good shape he was in. Russell Crowe in The Gladiator. The fighter mentality is what gets rewarded by nature because it makes you stronger and it gives you the respect from other people. And then I do a different type of kick.
More than anyone else I've ever made a YouTube video about, Jeremy has tried to control the shoot, and not in like a he has, it's not like he's like, these subjects are off limits, and like he's not controlling in that way. I'll give you an example. Second day here, I went to his apartment all ready to interview him, And he's like, no, let's go to the roof. We need like to mix up the backdrop. Like it's, or he'll be like, don't you want to film this right here? And like the thing is, I've been shooting almost nonstop, but he's perpetually like, I think that I'm making a documentary. I asked him if I could make a documentary about him, and he said yes. But then I'll be pointing the camera at him, filming, and he'll look at the camera and be like, all right, guys.
But I gotta tell you again, guys, you have to understand that, guys. And you have to know, guys, in case you didn't know, guys, my real name is Daniel Schütz.
And I'm like, Jeremy, this isn't a video for your channel. This is a documentary about you as a human man. Like, you're doing a lot of direct address to the audience, which is maybe unconventional. But that's something else that I've been really struck by. Is it's like, I was telling you this, James, before you got here. Like, it's been a little bit of like, he's kind of directing things sometimes.
I think when you're here,
Yeah.
because I'm directly my noise projecting right there.
Yeah, that's good.
I will now close the bathroom and I make my breathing so you can at least hear it. And then you can make a cut how I come out in this thing.
Yeah.
And then I go to my unit with you. You go on the balcony and I go the stairs down and I sprint and you
Perfect.
film it.
That's exactly what I'm imagining.
All right. But it takes about 5 minutes. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Don't you want to record that how I get out?
Yeah. It's going. We're good. Yeah.
Okay, so we go.
Sure. So walk me through what was going on, and so it was like just breathing techniques and
breathing and I mean in the I think Chinese tradition, they notice how important it is. Do like this, and also your belly button. Do like this, and at the same time I massage my balls a little bit and breathing at the same time. So much at the same time going on. Mm-hmm. I learned from different stuff, different things throughout the years. So we got the two guys in the apartment, that's why it's gonna be a bit quiet.
Sure.
They're still sleeping.
Partying?
When I arrived here, two girls were laying here on the ground and the guy is also. Because they lost their key.
Jeremy also mentioned, he was like, yeah, bro, I came home and I went to my door and there were these two guys and these girls asleep on the floor.
Oh shit, yeah, that was me.
Was that you?
And my girls, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was a crazy night, it sounds like.
Yeah, we won't go into more.
We don't have to go into
Yeah,
that.
basically we went to McDonald's on the way back at 7:30. I'm like, we're going to Space, which is in a club with 24-hour. And he's like, nah. Okay, we'll go to McDonald's. I ordered, I think, 70 pancakes and some other stuff. Yeah.
Okay, normally I would change now my clothes, but since they are there, we go there, but I take, you see I got everything prepared right here. Mm-hmm. I got all my top 10 fragrances here.
Yeah.
My tripod is this. I put it on here, and that's my tripod.
Seeing this so-called tripod set up in person reminded me of something I've long been mystified by, Jeremy's clumsiness.
How to apply fragrance in the elevator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power, baby.
As thorough and obsessive as Jeremy is in so many ways, I've always been surprised that he seems to struggle so much with something as simple as basic camera stability.
Unboxing a new fragrance by Tony Gard. Whoops. Okay. So we
go now.
Need help carrying?
No. So when I arrive at hotels, one of the first things I do is I prepare my workspace. I like to work standing, so I have to prepare something like this. Zack. Zack. I've got my camera ready for the next day. I've got the abs. I've got the six-pack. I've got the golden Rolex. I've got the red Ferrari. And I've got the fragrances for you guys.
There's plenty of examples of how this move fast and break stuff approach has cost Jeremy. But my absolute favorite example comes from a now deleted video in which he's reacting to a reaction video he got.
Let's watch a little bit and I fast forward and
Okay,
stuff.
hold on. At the beginning of that video, he said, if anyone has 500 bottles of this cologne that they could gift me, they should do that.
Yes.
If anybody
Yes,
wants
gift
to
them
gift
to me. Scheiße. Fuck.
one bottle of cologne lasts 20
That's my Creed Aventus bottle.
Why would you need 500 bottles?
My Creed Aventus bottle.
Sell them? Do you have a store? That's kind of what I thought at first. I was like, oh, this is his like cologne store. But you go to his website and it's just an online store for his own scents.
I love it, but weird. I mean, I don't have currently a tripod. So what I do is I glue my camera onto my teapot, and it fell off that teapot, my camera, and then it had a chain reaction and dropped this bottle right here. And that's about $300. Oh man, and all that glass, that sucks. All right, guys, I want to say thanks to Cody.
I've noticed that you don't seem to want to invest in like a tripod or anything like that. Why is that?
Yeah, that's true. The tripod thing is a mistake, definitely.
The 6 goals are: don't disappoint God, improve every day, live childhood dreams, everything as fast as possible, always believe in yourself, and everything fragrance related. I used to write them with my right hand, but I want to train my brain to not get Alzheimer. That's why I play guitar, that's why I write with my left hand, but it's not very readable.
After meals, I brush my teeth, obviously, and I brush it with my opposite hand to train my brain. And also, I walk the stairs backwards, up and down, also obviously for the brain.
And I also notice how easy do I get the stairs up. How do I feel after 5 hard-boiled eggs? How do I feel after 10 hard-boiled eggs? So more is not always better.
Right, I got energy like a beast.
And now I'm ready for takeoff.
All right,
I got my signature look. I'm going to do my signature spin, and I'm ready to kick some ass. Hey guys, Jeremy Fragrance here.
I will catch this cap. Oh, I didn't see it. That doesn't count. That's not fair. Let me do it one more time. That was not fair because I didn't see it. But now I see it. It doesn't count because I say it doesn't count. One more time. It doesn't count. Oud fragrances, for example.
You have these patterns and these mannerisms and these quirks, like the classic clap and spin, and the brushing your teeth while going up and down the stairs backwards things. And I think that a lot of these rituals to some people might look like obsessive compulsive disorder or OCD. Have you ever like spoken to a doctor about that and seen if you would be diagnosed with that, or do you think that that's a possibility, or do you just not care either way?
I don't know, but I feel great, and I can just do an easygoing, normal 9 to 5 stuff.
And I did it. And I also was sleeping until 12. And I was also playing World of Warcraft. I was just like everybody else.
Best fragrances for men. Oh, interesting.
How much easier is it just waking up? Okay. Shoot. Hey guys, Jeremy here, new video. But I looked at myself. I was normal, and it doesn't get the views, and nobody cares.
Yeah, so this is a huge cucumber, man. It's so stupid, man. Look at this. There are people that used to work so hard on this life, on fields and farms. They inhale gas from working in the mines, and I do videos like this and make money with that. The world is wrong. We have printed too much money. There's too much decadence, too much access, that there is even time to earn money with stuff like showing you a fat cucumber. In any case, I'm grateful and thankful that you watch my videos. I have moved into a new direction of communication. The last time we had something big like that was 500 years ago with the printing press.
Don't take this as an advice, this just works for me. The sexual stimulation thing, I do that, stimulate myself, but I don't come because after that I'm tired. While going through my Instagram and posting some new pictures about fragrances, because that connection with the cock gives you so much strength. It's a big thing, the sexual transmutation, huge topic. But I don't cross the line. Back in the days, I gained my sexual energy from girls that chatted with me, and I said, yeah, tell me that I'm a sexy boy or whatever, what the fuck. And I'm not doing that anymore because to me it's borderlining using them, and I don't like that. And I'm very Christian, so I really watch out what I do. I know I'm often crossing almost the line, but I take care. You feel it in your heart if you make shitty shit that you shouldn't do.
Always make sure that this doesn't fall on the ground. And if it does, and if this cross sadly every once in a while touches the ground, it makes me desensitized from materialism anyways.
I serve God, I follow the teachings of Jesus, and I spread love, truth, and strength. And don't forget, guys, your material possessions. When you're fucking dead, what happens then? Somebody else has them.
Like, I leave my door open, I leave my golden Rolex right in my apartment, no problem, doesn't matter. Because if this thing is okay to fall on the ground, everything else doesn't matter anyway.
What is your relationship with sin like? Because you're Catholic, right?
Yeah.
You're a pretty devout Catholic. And so I'm curious about, like, there's an interesting counterweight between you being this very, very religious, God-fearing man and also a guy who clearly loves women and is unabashedly a fan of premarital sex. Like, how do you square those things in your mind?
Yeah, and we have to know, some priests fuck little boys.
Absolutely.
Let's make that clear right now. So, and those are priests. And I'm a proud Catholic. So I think we have something in us that we have to control. And usually the people that are the most quiet are the most dangerous ones. But ultimately nobody gives a fuck because the people know who they are and God also knows what you do.
And girl, when I look at you, oh, I fall in love. Oh, no doubt you look so fine. Oh, girl, I wanna make you mine. Oh, mysterious girl, I wanna get close to you.
By the way, very fun side effect. When I do my no underwear thing,
meaning thinking in a mechanical way, I sound like shit. It's not connected. It doesn't spark emotions in the human next to me. Because there's a good saying, what comes from the heart goes to the heart. Yeah, after the workout, there's one more extra thing I do is this thing with the underwear. So basically, what is one thing you can do that makes everything else easier? So is it something like Beyonce has this thing says, when I go on stage, I'm Sasha Fierce. Or in the movie with Sylvester Stallone, he says, when I turn my cap, the engine starts. Oh man, it's just so stupid. But what I do is I throw out my underwear, I put on very loose clothes, then I consciously am aware, all right, I'm not wearing underwear, and this to me is a different mode.
It seems like to Jeremy it's obvious when he's in this no underwear mode, but to be honest, for me, it's really hard to tell. Although there are times where it's very clear.
For men. Okay, ready? 7 seconds. Chanel Luce Sport or Extreme, Armani Code Absolute Jump Code.
I'm not going to wear underwear. How did that stupid thing happen? Well, long story. First of all, I had stuff doing in the gay community where I didn't wear underwear because it was convenient and sexual shit.
When I was with a girl, I was blah blah and all that stuff, and I was singing business shit.
It was a long time ago in New York City. And then I had sex with a woman in New York City and I showered, but I didn't want to put on the same underwear after I showered. So I just, on my suit, put on no underwear.
And then I did my underwear thing, I put it on, full on emotional raw shit, and suddenly she starts crying. Because the emotional intensity of my look into her face, and I really meant what I was saying, some type of I love you stuff, she felt it immediately.
The reason why this no underwear thing works for me is I had certain anchors in my life that I associate with that. What is an anchor? Let's say somebody punched you in the balls and at the same time you said, cute boy, and next time punches you again in the balls and says, another girl says, cute boy, I don't know, and now, and it really hurts you. And now every time you say to yourself or somebody says, cute boy, you say, that's an emotional anchor.
Actually, when you don't wear underwear and you have loose clothes and it wobbles around, sometimes you get out of nowhere a boner because, whoops, what was that? Because you get certain touches. But that's just a side occurrence.
And you know what? This is the underwear phase. Meaning this is me. I tried multiple things and I did also, some people say you have to also try different girls to see which one you marry at the end. That's a different topic, but I did definitely search different topics and different passions. Okay, I was scouted to get into a boy band when I was about 18 years old.
Hey, I also have another song. It's called Ibiza Forever. Ibiza Forever, forever.
And within that time, I was not the best at singing, I was not the best at dancing, I was not the best at entrepreneur, whatever. Then I didn't have success with the boy band. I tried a solo career.
Verträumter Blick, durchtrainierter Körper. Jeremy Williams aus Bonn ist ein Frauentyp. Sein Traum, eine große Karriere im Showbiz.
Mit 16 war er schon Kung-Fu-Trainer, später mit einer Boyband auf Tour. Sein Abitur machte er vor 3 Jahren noch unter dem Namen Daniel Schütz. Jetzt nennt er sich Jeremy Williams und weiß genau, was er will, nämlich eine Solo-Karriere im Showgeschäft. Dass sein gestählter Körper dabei äußerst hilfreich ist, weiß der 22-Jährige. Der Gang ins Fitnessstudio und tägliches Tanztraining für ihn selbstverständlich.
Ja, man muss natürlich schon bei mir ein bisschen aufpassen, dass ich nicht nur auf meinen Körper reduziert werde, dass die Leute nicht nur denken, das ist dieser Typ mit Muskeln, der nichts im Kopf hat.
problem was, this whole boy band thing was a big mess in terms of, well, it sucked. I got into the gay community. I liked the attention, but I was not gay, and I still don't consider myself gay, but I had a lot of experience, and actually I do like the gay community. But it was a bit of a tragedy, and I did things that I did not like.
In many of Jeremy's videos, he has consistently made reference to what he calls his time in the gay community. But he's always been pretty vague about the details.
I had experience with gay people, and these gay people try to, you know, they try to, how do you say that? Like, force me to do stuff, or otherwise they will tell. No, I'm not afraid of this whole shit. You see, guys, if you go through the deepest of the deepest, then, and you survive, then you can fuck life, baby. You can fuck life, and you have a boner. Love it. Power.
At one point, Jeremy made an upload called My Gay Past, a 7.5-minute video where he only talks about this.
Here we go again. So I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, my both parents are from Poland, so obviously this whole thing with the gay is not so good. Well, there was one upside, which was I was very desired by this community, and I was also in a, you could say, type of a relationship. Okay, now I'm not going to go even more detailed like that, but I gotta tell you, something like that was going on.
And while you'd think that video might have some answers, it just left fans more confused than they started.
What goes around comes around, karma, never forget where you came from. These things have a certain meaning because in your heart you notice, oops, something makes my heart a little bit heavy right now.
As confusing as this was, I, perhaps naively, thought that I had gotten to the bottom of it. See, the way Jeremy talks about his gay past and the role he played in it, my theory has always been that Jeremy was involved in some sort of sugar baby situation where he was paid for his companionship and came to regret that in the future.
The honesty wins, and it's cool, and it's sexy, and it's fantastic, and the truth sets you free, and I've seen crazy shit. My parents are both from Poland, and you know, I had this thing, I was in a gay relationship with a guy. He tricked me a little bit in it, but I was also a little bit sinful in that regard.
I've heard you mention that before. Was it like a sugar daddy, sugar baby type relationship where you were getting money, or was it more
from that guy?
Yeah.
No, he was sucking money out of me.
Oh, geez.
Because I was just a stupid 19-year-old guy, and he knows how to trick not multimillionaires, but 100 million multimillionaires, like people that make 900 million euros in revenue per month. And I was with him, noticing, fuck, he can trick people so good. Well, in Germany we say, stille Wasser sind tief, means quiet waters are very deep. And also we say, Hunde, die bellen, beißen nicht. Dogs that barf, they don't bite. So sometimes you really have to watch out with the guys in the suits that are perfectly made and all that stuff. Well, if you also want to have a really, and I'm just being vulnerable, but actually I'm also not vulnerable. I'm surprised that I have no issues talking about that shit. But I will tell you right now also, one of the reasons I was edging, it's such a weird thing that I'm going to tell you right now. Well, basically, that guy, you know, he did that stuff. He jerked off the cock. But I didn't do really like sex and all stuff, but I did things really ugly. And I said, fuck, I can't come later this evening because if I come now in the daytime, I don't have anything left.
Right.
So it's actually very weird saying that right now, but I'm cool with him now. I even spoke with him today. But you know, ultimately I noticed, hey, if you keep it inside, it's much better.
You got the mic on?
Yep.
Sick.
By the way, you are also a World of Warcraft character. I don't know if it's running already, but take that as an inspiration. You have very pretty eyes. Good possibility being a very attractive guy.
Yeah.
Keep that as in your head, because you build yourself with the stuff you eat, with the routines you do.
So
I think
true.
you have high potential for being super mega handsome.
Wow, thank you.
Good eyes. You have good eyes. And yeah, just keep that in mind.
Will do. We should be good. All right. Cool. One of my favorite videos on your channel ever is a video of you meeting Tom Ford for the first time on the red carpet.
I'm currently the leading fragrance influencer, and I spoke obviously very highly of your fragrances. I love Tobacco Oud. It's currently my most complimented and most disliked fragrance, but I love that you're unapologetic and also your fragrance creation. So
which one was the most disliked?
The Tobacco Oud. I love it. It's so polarizing. I always get noticed. I love the Noir Anthracite.
I think what I love about that interview is that he meets, 100 people a day, especially at those award shows. And at the beginning of your conversation with him, he's like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. He doesn't really seem that engaged. And then when you mention that you get a lot of positive and a lot of negative feedback, his eyes light up. He's never heard somebody say this to his face before. And that feels like such a very Jeremy moment, that you were that honest with a legendary guy like Tom Ford.
When I met Tom Ford, I didn't wear my underwear.
So in that video, you're
another anchor of, wow, you did that shit. So anchor of confidence in that regard.
I'm a real fragrance freak, and Linda made it possible to say hello to you, so I'm really honored to meet you.
Thanks for coming over, Jeremy.
Are you, have you reached the point where you would describe yourself as like wealthy?
Yeah, of course, man. I get $25,000 for one TikTok video.
Wow.
Sick.
When you say that, do you mean like in revenue on TikTok from the ads, or you get a sponsored video or whatever? Like, what do you mean?
Oh, I make a sponsored video, but I spoke with a millionaire guy, and I'm not super wealthy in terms of finance, but he said being a millionaire is a mindset, because tomorrow we can all be broke, but we still are the same guys. It's just a number. So I consider myself wealthy through the experiences that I gained, and you take away certain things, no problem. I rebuild immediately. This is Marcel Folira, St. Augustine. He is branding my Ferrari again. So the story is, I had to sell my Ferrari. I had it, and then I had to sell it because I was running out of money, and then I just rebought it now. This is the Ferrari.
This is Jeremy Fragrance on the car, huh?
Yeah, of course. It's a sexy car, red Ferrari.
So did you buy your old one back, or did you just buy the same model?
I bought the exact same one back.
Wow.
Fuck! Yes, I want to have sex! But I tell you something different. I bought my old Ferrari back, bitches!
It's a symbolic sort of return to showing how like you're succeeding, I feel like.
Yeah, it's about 160,000, a bit more dollars, but a year ago I invested the money in a ton, literally 1 ton of perfume oil, and I made about $2 million or something. And so I said, you know what, bitches, now I'm back, and now I'm buying my Ferrari cash. I bought this apartment cash, and I bought the other apartment cash, and I will build another apartment in cash in a month. That's what you get if you really kick ass.
Yeah, you get paid for being yourself.
Yeah.
That's the
cool.
dream.
That's a nice statement.
That's a quote from you.
I'm a hyper. We have the same shoes, man. I love it.
I know, we're matching.
How to apply a fragrance, bitches! That's how I tell you to apply a fragrance. 5 sprays is all you need, guys. Power! Never lie in your life, guys. Because even if you succeed when lying and nobody knows about it, you are a piece of shit that in the end...
I know a guy who's ultra wealthy, man. And he said he's been everywhere. He slept with so many women. He has the Ferraris, and he has that, and he has that, and he has that.
He said ultimately he noticed, well, you know what, I think the ultimate happiness, because he doesn't have it, comes from the unity of a family. And he also said, man, he has one of his soccer players bought a fat yacht, and now suddenly this guy is pissed off that another guy has a bigger yacht. And what really struck me, and I think you could think that is cool, he said something very funny. He said, if you would measure that soccer player's, multimillionaire, yacht owner, brain happiness, if you would measure it, it would be the same level as a homeless guy, or even worse, that finally gets a pair of Nike shoes. That brain happiness of the homeless guy would be peaking. It's crazy, right?
Right, it's relative.
It's not a joke. It's really the case. It's sick.
One thing that I also wish I had a better sense of is what Jeremy thinks of me. Because he said something to me in the hallway this morning where he was like, bro, you know, you're really interesting because, you know, you seem very humble, you know, like very like normal guy, but you like are very successful and very motivated. And like I just think like, I feel very ashamed when I'm around him, understandably, because his pecs are fucking out to here. And meanwhile, he's like knocking on my door and I'm like eating Chick-fil-A for breakfast. He's like, oh, what do you have there? French fries? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, looks fun. And I'm just like, I know this motherfucker is eating garlic and whey powder wrapped in nori, which I know because made me eat it. And I'm just like, damn, he really goes all the way. Jeremy, one thing we haven't talked about very much, I would love to know your first impression of me and what you think of me now.
Oh man, I actually thought you were a bit basic guy. I said, well, great, I don't understand. I was a bit flashed by the subscriber amount you had. Then you came in with an iPhone. I said, oh man, well, I'm just gonna make a good duty and let this person sleep in my apartment and let him do whatever he wishes. And, well, I don't want to say that I still think that, but I don't know, man. The stupid, fucked up thing in us humans is we are blinded by the lights, by the New York Yankees stripes, by the red Ferrari, by the golden Rolex. We are blinded by that. And you don't blind people with anything besides the subscribers amount. but, you know, that was what I thought about.
Yeah, it's interesting because I feel like in some ways it's, by not being flashy or intimidating, it opens some doors that would be closed otherwise. I sometimes feel like we were able to develop a rapport because you knew I'm not playing a character, I'm just myself, I'm just like a normal guy who's interested in you.
Desirable,
and I think that helps when you're making the type of things I make.
Of course, totally.
Matcha time.
And I want to say one more thing before I start, and you just film. Okay. I can talk louder here. So, so many ways lead to Rome. You have this way, you have this way. I have experienced pretty shitty shit in many types of my life, but I anchored myself with the no underwear thing on purpose with two things actually. One was a very nice thing, which was I won my second award in New York City, this Oscar. It's not even on video because I'm a bit ashamed of myself because I know it's like people say, hey, just imagine everybody is naked. Well, why should I imagine that? Why should I trick you? Why should we not be like we are? Why do we have to play chess with each other? But right now I think like that. And well, I had very high emotional peaks. I had slept with a girl in New York City and I didn't want to put on my dirty underwear afterwards, so I showered and I just put on my suit without the underwear. Nice emotional anchor. And then I won the award, emotional anchor. I made different crazy shit. And then suddenly, then this is really, really tough and I have to speak a little bit more calm now. But actually when my father was about to die and I was communicating with him in Poland and I was still in this business mode because it was some time like this and I was communicating and it helped me to keep cool
Because other times where I was just normal, I started freaking out. What the fuck, my father? And that's shit. And this way, literally, I stayed cool. And now a very sad thing is, and I hope you can showcase this not in a funny way or just cut it out. But actually, when my father died, literally, I got the phone call, he died. I was not wearing this underwear thing, and I remained calm. And that triggered me also. And then a few weeks later, I flew there, I was at the grave, and I researched about something like how to protect your heart and stuff, because I was so tough. And then they said, well, you have to protect your heart with layers, with another layer, with a layer, protect it. But at some point, you have to unprotect it again, because otherwise you just die like Darth Vader. And you know what I did? I was in the lounge. You know, I have a good lounge access everywhere. I said, you know what? Let me throw that underwear now, because I knew already back then without actually learning about that. And then I threw on the underwear, and to me, since then, I memorized it with like just being vulnerable and normal, and this is more of the keep calm, get shit done, because my father died, and the New York City thing that anchored me so hard in a stay calm mode. In any case, in that lounge, I put on the underwear and I cried so hard. It's like I was self-hypnotizing me. But to me, it was a sign of that. So then I said, fuck, that's sick, man. Because you are your own master. And then I said, okay, that's interesting. Should I do it? And Socrates, the most famous philosopher on earth, Socrates from Greece, he says, whichever way you go, he said something like, however you decide, you will be unhappy. You have to understand that, guys. I thought that's so cool, that statement. Such a smart statement. However you decide, you will be unhappy. Let's say, I want to be in North Carolina. Yeah, but you know what? I will be humble then. You will miss LA. You will go that, you will miss that. You will be a billionaire, but you don't have time for your family. You have time for your family, but you never made everything that you did. And you did it, but you don't did it. And to me, it's like, fuck this. I don't want to have two personalities or two vibes. But then I said, okay, how do I do this shit? Because to me, my goal would be also to train humanity that we don't have to play chess with each other. To me, I am a very honest person. At the same time, I am a very fantasy-filled person, meaning, okay, I have to gain my confidence from some source besides God. What else can I do? I said, well, actually, one of the 10 commandments is there's no other God besides you, just to make that clear. But of course you feel like an asshole when you shower warm and when you eat fast food and when you watch TV for 4 hours instead of eating healthy, waking up early, taking care of your whole family and doing all this stuff. You feel cooler. So I said, well, how can I be constantly feeling cool?
Yeah, there's something I just love about him. Like, I'm gonna miss him. That's my main feeling right now looking at this, is it's like this weird, like, instant nostalgia of like, fuck, I'm gonna miss having Jeremy around.
All right, that's our last day. If you want to shoot anything else with me anymore.
Cool.
Or are we done?
No, I think that's it. James got another job that he might be taking. He found some work in Miami, which is cool.
Yeah, I did. Man, I feel like this will be a little bit of a sad moment.
I know, I'll miss you, but I'll see you in Los Angeles. Maybe even see you in Germany.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, Germany, I don't think it's so bad anymore.
Okay.
At the moment, I feel LA.
LA.
And then that's it, nothing else.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, we're YouTubers and it's born in California.
It's a pretty great place to be if you love YouTube stuff. I wish the rent was cheaper, but other than that, it's good.
We figure it out. Bye, guys. I love you.
Bye. Love you too, Jeremy. So, who is Jeremy Fragrance? Looking back on this whole thing, I've started to think about some of the questions I started with. Some of them are easy to answer. Is Jeremy a drug addict? I genuinely think the answer is no. Unless you count matcha, I think he's just actually like that. Some of the questions, though, are a little bit harder. Is Jeremy self-aware? It's complicated. People want to know, always, when they find out I lived with Jeremy for a week, is it all an act? Is it a character? Is it a bit that he's doing? And I don't think it is. I think watching this, it is probably clear to you that on some level, he's just like this all the time. But I still think the answer is more nuanced than that. And here's what I mean by that. And this ties into a theory that I have about all eccentric internet personalities, all of them. I think with Jeremy, what you have is a very authentically odd human being who, like so many of us, has been fed through an algorithm that rewards them for the strangest and most eye-catching parts of their behavior.
You know, guys, I do these videos to get more views. And that's the reason I do sometimes stuff like ha 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 ha, the smell of cucumber, la 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 la. Because that's how the internet works, man. We live in an attention society.
It's why you see the most sane, normal people on the planet on TikTok just make the same video over and over and over, repeating the success they had one time with one video. I'm sure you've seen that phenomenon. And now take that and apply it to a brain like Jeremy's.
Du siehst diese Branche, aber du selbst bist sozusagen ein Treiber davon,
Das ist die Scheiße. Aber was soll ich machen, wenn ich mir überlege, ich ernähre meine ganze Familie damit, und zwar so, dadurch, dass ich so rumhampel wie ein Vollidiot. Aber es ist einfach so, dass ich damit total viel Kohle verdiene.
When you have a video that goes viral on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, it's immediately clear to you as a creator that it's happened, and you're rewarded with views and attention. And I think it's human nature to want to replicate and duplicate that success, which might lead you to bring some of your already there quirkiness and weirdness to the surface more, and maybe show the weirder sides of you a little more often. And that's how you get a Jeremy fragrance.
Mam babcię w mieszkaniu i babcia dostaje klucze i babcia decyduje, kto śpi tutaj.
A do kogo ty to mówisz?
Nie wiem, do kamery.
Na pewno.
So good to see you again, brother.
Likewise, man.
I hope to see you in Los Angeles really soon.
You're wearing my fragrance, I smell it.
You're right! You're right!
Deodorant?
I'm wearing
Is
the
it-
Office for Men. Oh, wow. Wowee, yeah.
My deodorant.
Can't hide it. I've been wearing it every day. And the shoes. So I'm slowly
Can
turning...
this be the starting scene?
Yeah, and then it rewinds and explains it. All right,
We
Jeremy.
start with the end.
Yes, start with the end. It's
Thank
like
you,
Memento.
brother.
Bye, Jeremy.
See you guys.
Have a
All right,
good
I'm
ride.
taking off. It's not tuned right now. That's okay. Next time.
Racism.
Sucks, of course. Totally sucks. And by the way, one of my ideas was I would buy a Star Island mansion here next to Puff Daddy and not have an all-white party like he has, but an all-black party. And since I'm wearing all-white always, I would wear all-black for these parties and invite people that are dressed in all-black as well for anti-racism. And the most popular racism, I think, would be against black. I always wanted to be like a black guy, so I can speak very freely about it. I wanted to be cool like them and do the crip walk and all that stuff. And most of us have experienced racism, and of course, it's bad.
Anime.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, those two pop in my head. I loved it. Loved it. Dragon Ball, megastar.
What did you love about Dragon Ball?
A lot of stuff that I just, the big and the epic, and there was always somebody bigger and somebody intense and wow, fuck, and then there comes this even bigger, and then he's the Boo, and then he's the Freezer, and then he's the next level of the Freezer, and you said, wow, it's growing, it's even stronger and becoming strong, and then Son Goku has to recover, and I know, oh yeah, cool, I like that. It's so funny. I don't know, but Dragon Ball I always loved. You too, right?
Yeah, yeah. What did you love about Pokemon?
Pokemon, it was just cool. But I had the cards, I had Glurak. Glurak.
Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon would be the Glurak, the dragon.
Okay. The name might be different in Germany, because I don't know that Pokemon.
Well, he's the first 3 Pokemons that you get when you play Game Boy. One is that blue one is that turtle, the turtle, and I don't know what else. I think the
green
Pikachu
Bulbasaur guy, yeah.
And then the red dinosaur thing. Glumanda turns to Glurak.
Interesting. In America it was Charmander, then he grows into Charmeleon, and then Charizard.
Well, that's the dragon, yeah?
Yeah, with a fire tail. That is sick.
That would be the number one.
Let's see here.
Of course, I would normally say, but that answer would be too boring now. I would say Mew. Because that guy was the number one, and come on, man.
I love that answer.
Yeah.
Let's see.